you're coming fresh off of like a pretty brutal street fight with Ricky Starks. You mentioned, some of the injuries that you've accrued over the course of your career. I can only imagine how you're feeling right now after basically a 3-on-1 fight that you had with Ricky and Team Taz. Brian, give us a little insight. How are you feeling about that match, and how are you feeling about that chapter?
Okay, so I don't even know where to begin with the chapter. So the FTW title too, which I never asked for. Obviously, it was just gifted to me. It was handed to me. That's cool. It was neat. But it wasn't anything I asked for, and I don't think it was anything that I needed. Mm-hmm. And even more so, we never really did that much with it. So, it was cool, but I don't know. I was indifferent on the whole thing, and then obviously how it all ended, how I lost it, and everything else. Exactly doesn't sit very well with me. But I do think that where we've gotten to with this thing, I think has taken longer than it probably should have to have gotten there. And then now, even at this point, yeah, I'm so mad. And yes, I want my retribution, and I still want to beat Ricky Starks, and who better than Cage? But when it's 1-on-1, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm almost okay with moving on, just to move on at this point as well. I'm kind of caught in the middle of that too, where it's I still want, whatever Team Taz is barred from ringside kind of stipulation, but at the same time, I don't know, the idea of finally actually moving away from Team Taz and doing something else sounds pretty damn good as well. So I know it seems a little open ended. A little bit, and I mean, hey, with that long-term storytelling, we can always fall back to it. But I come this weekend, because I have no idea what we're doing in Miami. But come this weekend, if we move in a total different direction, I'm not gonna be terribly upset about it.
Yeah, Team Taz. I mean, his mentorship seemed positive at first, but it was rubbing me, the resident babyface, the wrong way, because it seemed to use you for his own personal agendas. He was using you as the muscle and all that. And
exactly, I said that to you. I was like, look, Taz, you don't really care about me. You don't care I go out there and how I'm being looked or represented. You just care how it makes you look. I'm like, you're just really trying to live vicariously through me,
right?
And I'm like, I feel like that's why I give the FTW title and pitch that and this, because I thought he was going to ask me to do the Taz mission. Don't ask me to do the Taz mission. I do the fucking Taz mission. But yeah, I felt like it was almost more of that than anything else. And then we started to kind of have more and more disagreements, so that we would see things or think things or stuff that how both of us would perform, and I don't want to say we're butting heads, but obviously it wasn't working out, and then it just kind of fell through with everybody else. Actually, I haven't really butted that many heads with Will or Hook. Actually, it was more with Ricky trying to steal the spotlight, and then Taz kind of trying to live vicariously through me. So that was kind of like that, and even Taz and Ricky would bump heads a little bit too. So that little love triangle, if you will, wasn't exactly
never works out.
Yeah.
You guys